We paint.
Company called B&A, Bed and Art Hotels. They've got one in Koenji. They've got one in Nihonbashi. The whole hotel was designed around this mural wall. 4 or 5 would be working collaboratively on this. And then the other walls are this gallery space, which is adjacent to that wall. There are 5 walls there, including the doors. These would be smaller, but still pretty significant. It's bigger than any canvas that you've worked on. And as long as you're listening to the brief and finding an intersection between that brief and your best expression, I think you should just go for it in the style that you're most comfortable with.
Nice.
Getting shot as soon as you come in the room.
I think we've done over 30 murals. I think on average, 90 days, every 90 days we make a new mural. One thing I feel about murals is that you're basically forcing the viewers to accept your art into their lives. So I don't want that to be an artist like kind of selfish expression of I want to paint this so I'm going to paint this. But I want this to be kind of a conversation between the neighborhood and the artist. I do suggest you do a desktop research, first of all, of the neighborhood. Walk around a little bit to kind of fill it with your own eyes. Not just the visual cues or like the really typical Nihonbashi themes, but the texture, the mood, the people, the businesses in there. You can do something in Shibuya nobody will notice because there's so much stuff going on. Nihonbashi, there's a little bit more impact that you can have.
The history of Nihonbashi.
It's the fact that it has a lot of history, but also the fact that it's in a lull period now, and so they're taking advantage of the space and making it new even though it has a lot of history. That's what I think. Like it's an evolution.
Yeah, evolution. Gotcha.
We're all doing our own individual pitch, but it's inevitable that our mural is going to be right next to someone else's. Just knowing that it eventually will be, it does kind of put a little bit of pressure and concern on it.
Okay, so I'm going to ask everyone to come up here and give their proposal.
The main structures in the mural are based off of the lampposts that you can see on the Nihonbashi Bridge. And I reimagined them as a department store / playground for my characters.
I wanted to blend the old and new, but make the new be more of what the viewer is standing in and have the old kind of crossing over into where the people looking at it are standing.
I remember you mentioned that Nihonbashi is a texture city. So for this kimono child, I wanted to incorporate the check texture, the ukiyo-e, traditional kimono texture, and adding a sense of play.
Thank you very much. I think the real challenge is translating this into a mural, actual execution of it.
Hard labor.
Yeah.
Well, that's what the class is all about, so we'll see how it goes. If it's not a challenge, we're not doing it right. First, I'm going to introduce you to your mentor, Mahalo. This is the man who came up with the Haifana group and the Haifana concept and who ended up doing their visual identity. They were doing such amazing things, mining Japanese culture to do new art.
これが自分のプライベートの作品だったら何をやってもいい。でホテルだし、その来たお客さんがこの大きい人がいて面白いし楽しいし気持ちがいいみたいなになってくれたら、多分クライアントワークとしては、すごく伝わったのは昔の日本の浮世絵の引いたやつを多分彼影響されてるなって感じするんで、もうちょっとそういうなんか和っぽい要素がこの日本の雲のやつがこう入ってきたりとかしたらもっとそういうなんか感じになるかと。
これ真ん中のギャラリーの真ん中の方なので。Go black and then go over this because otherwise you're working sort of relief. So you could leave this but paint all of this black and then come in on the white.
何にも心配ない。大丈夫。すごい。いいですよね。
I will be working at night, Angelina will be working in the day, and then Emily's going to try to finish it early.
すごいわ。
しました。
getting all over me. But I like being messy. It's my favorite part about art, so I'm excited.
Vampire.
Today is our first day of painting at B&A Wall.
Yes, and today is my birthday!
Happy birthday!
The next thing you want to do is go get a shot of your wall. You're going to take that and you're going to overlay it with your rough proposal. After you have that image, you're going to go back and you're going to do your masking. Use different shapes in different places. Take a picture of that, and then you're going to overlay that, and that's going to be your grid.
Oh, is it carrot cake?
Yes.
It's my favorite. Tonight I want to get the sky done. Not the classmate, the one on the wall.
Wow. You're very fast, huh?
It was in 8 hours yesterday. Just
Wow.
painting the face. And they're like, we should put a sign on my back. Don't make eye contact with me, I'm shy.
Yeah, don't tap on the glass.
Don't tap on the glass.
Don't make
feed
eye
the
contact.
animals.
Do not feed.
I saw Maharo, he did a wind theme mural and he said that wind carries like humidity, so that's why he added the drip, and I was like, maybe I could add it to the shape over there.
I think it looks really nice.
Don't learn this.
I need like tons of videos and stuff, so I'm getting like crazy.
We only have 4 more days to work. I think everybody really stepped up and they're putting the time in and starting to think about details, which is really nice to see, and just a really cool collection of work.
I think my main goal today is just to get left and right, mine and Belle's blended better together. So.
I finally get to work on the fun part, which is like putting my characters in. So I'm kind of relaxing. I was really stressed the first few days, but I'm okay now. Angelina's is looking amazing. She's done.
I finished! Like that.
1 hour before retreat, man, you gotta go. You gotta go. Really nice to see you guys working with each other. Honestly, wasn't sure that that was gonna happen. I love the time that was spent here. I think there were some really magic things that were happening here. I think the pieces look amazing overall. I know you guys stepped up and spent the time. I'm super impressed. So thanks so much for your time. Thank you for the space. You coming tomorrow?
Yeah, I think so.
Awesome. I hope so. Thanks very much.
Yeah, thank you. Good job, everyone.
When you work on your art, you only talk to yourself in your own bubble, but when you paint mural with your classmates, you constantly talk with one another. It's more like a new community, I think.
You know, our murals will be gone in just a few weeks. That also encouraged us to work together a lot more because we are all kind of more willing to set aside our pride and just create a piece that really works for the space.
It's so satisfying to look at all of them, you know, like everyone have like a different way to approach this and you can see their personality.
Just because we're students doesn't mean we're not legit. No!
I think the biggest thing that I can take away from this experience is that I should believe in myself a little more, and I should convince people that I do believe in myself as an artist.